Good morning everyone and welcome to a new vlog and welcome to Santiago del Teide. We're right at the top here looking down on Los Gigantes. We're going to have a little coffee in Archipeki, I think it's called. Lovely little restaurant that jets out right over the view. It actually hangs off the cliff and you've got views right down to the harbour, views out across to La Gomera, the actual cliffs of Los Gigantes as well. So we're going to start our morning there with a nice coffee and then we're going to head up Mount Teide for a little bit of an explore. Finally got time to head up there. It's been a little while since we've been up.
It has, but nice now that it's getting hot, so we'll see how hot it really is up there. Yeah,
there is a lot of rumours, stories, not really rumours, they are planning on banning cars going up all the way up Teide, and they're going to do a car park halfway up, then you're going to have to get a bus for the rest of the way. I'll talk about that a little bit later on. Let's hope that doesn't happen, because we're going to go in the car today and enjoy and explore at our own pace. But they are talking about it would be a year or so away at least before it would change, but they are talking about stopping cars going all the way up into the national park. So we'll go and explore and have fun, but first it's definitely coffee time. We're going to take in these views, got a little bit of emails and things to do on the phone as well, but what a lovely place to start the vlog. Love it down here.
So do I, especially today with the weather being this nice. It's really nice.
It is lovely, very popular here as well. It's quite tricky to park. You've got to be very careful parking wise to stop here, but it's a lovely viewpoint and a lovely, we've had food in here before, coffees. It's a lovely little restaurant this, but this is Mirador Archipeki Cafeteria that we're going into. They've got a souvenir shop as well, and then let me just show you the aspect that they've got here. This is the restaurant just here, and they've got views all the way down of the cliffs, and you can just pull up here as well and just take in the sights if you want to. But as you can see, parking, you've got to park here, and it is quite tricky because you come round the bend quite sharp, and then you've got to try and find a space here, and then they do run out. So it's a little bit tricky to park on this section, so just be careful with that. Also crossing the road, the cars do come flying down, so you've got to be quite careful crossing over. But it's a Sunday today, so it is a little bit quieter out and about. And if you've not been to Los Gigantes before, we have got a few vlogs on the channel from here that I'll leave the link to in the description. We're not going to go down into Gigantes today, but we have done various videos and live streams from here. It shows the whole layout of the area. Let's head inside and enjoy a nice coffee to start the day. I just love the atmosphere in here. It's very chilled music. And you can see on the right here, these little gardens, they are starting to do them up. Looks like a bit of a water feature going in, Laura thinks. Just here.
Yeah, this was going to check all the way down.
That'll be nice. They've got a few little different things growing in there as well. It's just the views though, and it's lovely and cool up here as well, and fresh, isn't it?
Lovely, yeah. Very nice.
It's a chilled atmosphere.
As well.
Yeah. There you go, we'll have a little bit of shade as well, protect us from the sun. Sun's very strong at the moment, so that's good for us. That'll do me, doesn't affect the view.
I know.
Just gonna chill and enjoy. So we have gone for 2 leche grandes.
Always, yeah.
Very nice, so these are condensed milk on the bottom. You're gonna mix it up like Laura's going to here. It's like a nice, sweet, creamy coffee. Give us the kickstart that we need. Certainly need this for the amount of driving we've got to come. The music is nice and chilled. This is piping hot coffee, and I've just ordered a little donut, and Laura's gone for a little chocolate meringue. It's just so chilled up here, but we can't stay chilled though. We've got the drive ahead. It's meant to be a pit stop, this. Well, I could sit here all day. If you had a sunbed there, Laura, you'd be well away, wouldn't you?
Yeah, done. See me.
Well, it's a nice healthy start to a Sunday morning, isn't it?
Hey, mine is.
It does look good, the brownie. I was hoping for a donut, but there's no donuts, so I'm going for a brownie. So we're just looking, there is loads of lovely grapes on these vines here. And then you've got these bigger ones here. They're massive, and you can smell them, can't you? Yeah. A nice smell to them. These ones here have been hooked on. I don't know whether they deter insects, maybe. These are all growing, but these ones here have been hooked on by the ropes. I don't know whether they're like a deterrent or... If anyone knows in the comments, let us know. Laura's just going to go to the loo and then we're going to hit the road and start heading up Teide. Well, lovely start to the day though. Lovely cafe this is. Great place to stop. So we've just pulled over here in the Corona Forest. Just want to talk a little bit about these, you'll see these pine trees everywhere. First thing I'm going to mention is, if you are thinking of driving up, don't be afraid of it. The roads are very smooth. They did actually relay all of the road going up from Villaflor. This route was already very good. They've installed all new guardrails on that route as well. It is a pleasant drive. It's not scary, it's not too dangerous. Just obviously keep your concentration. But I don't think it's a bad drive at all. Down in Los Gigantes it was 25 degrees. As we've headed up it's now 21 on the car here. So they're all green at the moment, but we do get quite a bit of forest fires over the years, which does burn them all, but they'll just come back, and within a year or so, a couple of years, they're back to normal again. You look at the likes of this one, you can see this has been burned all here. It's actually all charcoaled up, but the actual main tree is all green, but that will have been on fire at some point, burned. Absolutely amazing. It's a completely different landscape up here. So different, isn't it?
Yeah, it's beautiful, and the smells are so nice.
Yes, we've got a very strong smell of pine, haven't we?
It smells beautiful, yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely and peaceful.
So different, but yeah, it looks all green and lovely. You wouldn't think a lot of these trees over the years have been on fire, burnt to a crisp through forest fires. It's such a different world up here. And you've got this little new one coming up. But yeah, you see these forests are all throughout, and all the lavas come through. And then so peaceful when you stop talking and there's no cars going around. So peaceful. So that was a nice little stop just to show you. Enjoyed getting out and having a bit of wander, actually, a little bit of the smell. We're going to jump back in the car now and head up into the main section and hopefully get some good views. We'll see how busy the cable car station is as well. A lot of people are booking the tickets online. I imagine it would probably be a sellout on a Sunday, but we'll see. We'll get up there, let you know if you can just queue for tickets, if you need to buy them. We'll hopefully check all of that out. We might pop into the Mirador Hotel as well,
yeah, we like it there,
which is one of our favourites. The hotel up there, I've stayed in there as a kid. It's amazing. You get the stargazing at night time, or a lot of the times we'll just pop up and we go in normally for a coffee or a hot chocolate or something, don't we?
Hot chocolates in there are to die for.
Yeah, they're very, like, really thick melted hot chocolates, nice. But for now, let's jump back in. I hope you enjoyed that little bit about the forest. I just find it fascinating how green it looks now, and then you look at them, when you look closely, you realise a lot of the trunks, they're not just, you know, dark trunks, they've been burnt to a crisp, but the trees just still crack on. Yeah, amazing. Well, here we are, we've made it. Gorgeous view behind us. I do find the view for pictures, and if you're going to sit and have a drink or a bite to eat, I find the view here at the Parador Hotel a little bit nicer than the view at the cable car station, which we'll stop at in a little bit. Just going to have a little wander into the hotel, see what's going on, see if we can have a little drink or not. It's been about, must be about 8-9 months since we were last up here, and things change all the time. So we've not been up since all the COVID restrictions were lifted. So whether anything's changed with the hotel, I'm not sure. But it is nice to be up.
And it is nice to come up with the different seasons as well, to see what the plants and everything's like, see how green everything is, how cold or hot it is, so it's lovely.
Yeah, we've come up a few times in the snow. That video's on the channel.
Oh, yeah.
We've been up in the summer. You've got all these in flower now. Different temperatures, different smells, everything. It's very different as the seasons change. Different wildlife out and about as well. I've seen plenty of lizards around. But yeah, look at that for a view behind. Stunning. See the cable cars.
So big as well. You feel like you're dead close, but you're not. It's miles away.
Huge, absolutely huge. Right, let's explore this hotel. You can stay in here if you want to. Don't know how much it is per night. I imagine that varies. I did it, as I said, when I was a kid. I imagine it's not the cheapest, but very unique experience this, staying up here.
It was amazing because she got up in the middle of the night and all she could see was stars.
Yeah, it's the stars from up here are amazing, and they did at night time. They wheeled out a big telescope for the hotel guests, and you could have a look at the stars. They gave you information, so you can have a little Google, see how much it is. You never know, you might want to come up and spend a night here. So that is a no-go, I'm afraid. She said it's closed for anyone who's not staying in the hotel, the little outdoor area there. So that's changed since we were last up, because when we came we enjoyed a lovely coffee there.
Yeah, but I don't know whether that was even open last time. But
We had a look around it. Yeah, this was open, yeah. But we went in the hotel.
But when that's closed, we were previously able to go in there, but I don't know whether that's changed again. But
I think that's just hotel guests now, and they want you in this one, which is a lot busier and doesn't quite have as nice a view, but we'll still check it out. Let's pop inside. Cafe bar. You can get food in here as well if you want a bite to eat. It's still very, very nice, but I did enjoy that hotel was even nicer, in my opinion. So as you come in, you've got all different jewellery, different bits and bobs you can buy, souvenirs, t-shirts, all of these traditional wall plaques, very Canarian. Sunglasses, jackets and jumpers. They must sell a lot of them. A lot of people get caught out. They come up here in shorts and a t-shirt in the winter. I think it's going to be warm and it's freezing, but I do like that design actually. Just the outline. It's actually nice and fluffy inside as well. Nice quality that. And that is no price on it. Not cheap, I imagine. You've got some nice stuff in here. And is this a banana liqueur, is it? Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I think that's what we've tried.
Okay, so we've taken our seat. We've got a nice view of the volcano from here. Got myself a nice refreshing Aquarius. 2 drinks, €6. You're going to pay the price. Also, if you want to use the toilet, €1 a go if you want to use the toilet. Let me know your thoughts on that. I mean, I've just paid £6 for 2 cans. Surely I should be allowed to use the toilet for that, but they want €1 each if you want to use the loo, just so you know. I don't know whether that's the same at the cable car station. We'll check that out. I decided not to eat. It was a bit pricey, and we're going to try and get some food. A little bit later on, there's going to be another vlog. We're going to carry on down into La Laguna, and we're hopefully going to get something to eat down there instead. That'll be a separate vlog. But for now, I'm going to enjoy my Aquarius. I absolutely love these drinks. This is like a flat lemonade. Really hydrating, but it's low in calories as well. It's full of all minerals and vitamins and things. Keeps you hydrated. And then we'll carry on up, check out the cable car, see what's going on with that. If we can get on it, maybe we'll do it, but I don't know whether we will or not. But yeah, €1 to use the toilets after £6 for drinks. Let me know your thoughts on that. let me know your thoughts. Bear in mind as well, there's not a huge amount of seating on this deck. They could do with more seating out the middle there. Not a huge amount going on, but it is very nice. Let me show you the view we've got here. So as we head back to the car, I'm going to give you a couple of little facts about Teide and Mount Teide. It is the one of the highest points in Spain and the highest point above sea level in the islands of the Atlantic, and the summit is actually 3,715 meters, which is 12,188 feet. And if it was measured from the ocean floor, its height of 7,500 meters or 24,600 feet makes Teide the third highest volcano in the world, and is described by UNESCO and NASA as Earth's third tallest volcanic structure. There you go. That's a couple of little facts. Also, Teide casts the world's largest shadow projected on the sea. The shadow is cast for more than 40 kilometers from the mountain summit, reaching as far as the island of La Gomera at dawn and the island of Gran Canaria at sunset.
Wow.
So huge shadows there. There's loads of information online if you want to check them out. I just picked out a couple of little bits there to tell you about.
Really interesting.
You've got God's finger over there as well, as they call it. Really unique little structure. It's a good picture over there. You can get God's finger in, and the volcano behind. You'll see that on a lot of pictures and postcards, God's finger. But for now, we're going to head and check out the cable car station. They have a lovely cafe in there. I remember I enjoyed some food in there last time I was up. We'll see if they are also charging, and then we're going to carry on. I think we'll finish off the vlog down at the we'll see if we can get anywhere near the observatory, if we carry on past the cable car station. But next up, we'll stop at the cable car station, give you a bit of information about that if you are considering doing the cable car, and we'll see just how busy it is. I can see plenty of cars parked there, but we'll see. We will figure it all out for you and definitely let you know. But for now, we just had a little nice drink and a cafe in there. We normally go in front of the hotel, but that's off limits at the moment. But yeah, interesting. Prices high. Everything seems to sort of be going against it a little bit at the moment. So we've just parked up at the cable car station. Extremely busy, but they've got the car park spot on here. It's been relayed, all very clearly marked for parking to get maximum space, which is what they should do with these other little stop points. You've got a nice view right back down to the hotel, which looks tiny from here, but we're going to head up and just get some information as regards to the cable cars. Oh, I tell you what, you can really notice walking uphill with how thin the air is. We're only parked there, but my word, you can really feel it. I've just noticed here we've got two, it looks like two electronic car charging points up here. It's interesting, didn't know they were here.
That's good.
Good to know, but only two. Only two. I mean, what are we going to do when we've got thousands? But two's a start, but I think we've got a long way to go before, you know, we're going to see all of these. I mean, they're going to have to make a huge section of this, but it's good to know. If you do have an electric car, you can charge it up here. Not sure what the price is. Here is the cafe shop. You've got a gift shop in there as well. There are the toilets. Looks like you do have to pay to access them as well. We'll check that out. And then you've got the cable car station here. You can book the tickets online, so you can see tickets online is a separate queue, or you can queue up and ask for information here. We're going to ask, let's see what is going on with it. I imagine if they have got any tickets left, it would be for later in the day. But it's worth asking. I'm going to show you the price list as well now, which is on these boards here. So, I imagine the standard tickets are just here. Return ticket is €38. Sunset one looks amazing, €60 for that. We do get resident discount on this, but these are the prices that you would pay. So it's €38 for an adult and 19 for a child for a return ticket on the cable car. So the soonest we could get on the cable car wasn't for a good few hours away, so we're not going to be doing that today, but I have done it before in other vlogs. I'll leave the link to that in the description. But it does give you an idea of prices. I would try and book online if you can beforehand, or get up here first thing in the morning to get yourself on, because you might find you get yourself getting a slot later on in the day. I'm going to show you around the gift shop, show you what's going on in the cafe as well, because if you've got someone who doesn't want to go up in the cable car, there is lovely views in the cafe. You can sit and have a coffee while the family goes up, and it is limited to an hour, so once you go up there you're limited to an hour, then you've got to come back down. Cheese baguette, which I loved last time. Little chocolate donut. Laura's got a little gluten-free pastry there, and that was €10. You've got nice flavours out here, but I love this. Was lovely last time, so I'm going for it again. Well, definitely use here for the toilets, which were free and was spotless. Spotless in there. It was sort of individual with individual sinks in there, yeah. And the food was better in there. Definitely much better stopping here than down at the hotel cafe, in my opinion. Yeah. Definitely after seeing that. So yeah, we're all refreshed. Got a bit of fuel. And we're going to head to the observatory now, see what we can find out over there. I hope this video has helped some of you, although we didn't actually do the cable car. It's given you a little bit of information. I'll leave the link in the description if you want to book tickets online. But I would definitely recommend try and get them in advance, or get up here first thing in the morning. You're going to see the parking a lot clearer. You're going to be able to park closer, get tickets easier as well. So definitely first thing in the morning job. We've come, you know, middle of the day on a Sunday, probably not the best time to come if you had a choice, but for us we've got work, etc., so this is what we have to go for. So let's head to the observatory. I've not been here for many years, the observatory, and see what's going on down there. Okay, so we've just stopped again. Now you'll notice we are taking our bag with us every time. Do not leave valuables inside your car if you come up. And look at this, the landscape has changed again. Sand, the volcano is behind, and we're all getting closer to the observatory, which is over there. You can see the little white bits in the distance. It's a completely different landscape again, even underfoot, like this white, softer gravel. So with all these different landscapes, you can see why they'll film so many different movies up here. They've got Planet of the Apes, Clash of the Titans, various different films have been filmed up here. Yeah. You can see why, because they just get landscapes like something from Star Wars or something up here. Yeah. So different, and it's just so easy for them to come over, film. They do also get a lot of tax breaks filming in the Canary Islands. We had Fast and Furious filmed down on the motorway in a decky. A lot of different films up here. I'll try and put some up on the screen. A few different action shots from up here. But I would definitely recommend coming up on a visit. Whether you do it by coach, by bus, whether you rent a car, come up and explore it, especially while you can. You never know if this change is going to come into place. Whether might make it better, who knows? In my opinion, maybe not. But until we see it come into place, we won't know. But if you're coming over to Tenerife, make sure you get up here and give it an explore. It's cheap as well. You don't have to pay anything really to come in. If you want to buy the drinks and stuff, you can, like we have. But at the moment, you don't have to pay to come in or anything. Explore as long as you want. Bring a packed lunch, bring drinks. Definitely bring drinks. It is hot, isn't it? Very dry.
Yeah.
Very dry up here. It makes you very thirsty. So bring plenty of drinks in the car with you. But you've got dead dry landscape, light, dark, big rocks, small rocks, lava fields, different flora and fauna. It's a whole variety up here. Let me just turn it around, show you the panoramic views. Now, just finally to touch on the potential changes. They are still potential. Personally, what I would prefer to see, in my opinion, is charge us €5 or something to come into the national park, pool all that money together and just put in some wardens at all these stops. If you get caught doing something stupid, you're going to be fined. When you pay a £5 to come in, you get a little information leaflet in your language. You can't do this, don't do this, don't do that.
Some nice information as well at these stops, what to look out for.
Little information pack, and then if you do something wrong, there's going to be a warden here and they will fine you there and then on the spot. They can help direct people to park as well. Help, you know, keep an eye on some of the cars, stop the thieves. If you had a warden here at this parking, you know, it's going to deter a few thieves away from trying to break in, steal people's things that have been left in the cars. That's personally how I would do it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments though on this potential change of...
And any overspill from that money that can just go sit in a bank in case something, God forbid, happens, a volcano erupts or anything, and then it can go into getting the island back up and running and stuff like that.
You just put it back into protecting the park, I'd prefer to see that, but we will see what happens. Right, it's on to the observatory now. Nearly called it a conservatory then. On to the observatory and suss that out. You can see it just about in the distance from here. So just a 15-minute little drive and we're here at the Institute of Astrofísica de Canarias. So astrophysicists come up here and obviously do all the observing of the stars. We've got some spectacular views I'm going to show you in a second. Lovely drive as well. You can see right down, we're right above the clouds all the way around. But the drives are so nice, scenic. There's actually a channel, Seen Through Glass. I'll try and leave the link to it in the description. He actually brought over, last month he brought his Ferrari over here, literally just for 2 days, just to drive the Teide Road.
Really?
Yep, he spent the journey on the ferry and everything just to come up and just drive the Teide Roads in his Ferrari.
Wow.
And he'd done it before as well, so really, really good driving roads. Let's head up here just to see what's going on. I think you can buy tickets for a tour around here for about €21 online. But I've got to be honest, I've got no idea where I'm going, what I'm doing. You are experiencing this with us for the first time, because I can't remember being up here as a kid, but can't remember much else other than that. Idea of where we've come from. This is Los Cristianos, Las Americas here. We've driven along to Los Gigantes, up and then all the way around to here is where we are on the island. Spectacular views. We have also got here, I think this is one of the online webcams up there that would show you this view of Mount Teide. Little secret spot. Bring your packed lunch up here. And how about this for a view while you have your sandwiches, your drink, Maybe you bring a little flask of wine with you. You sit here and you enjoy those views. It's a little bit hazy and cloudy today. You'd normally see ocean views and everything from up here. But yeah, what a spot to sit and enjoy. Little flask of coffee, little bottle of wine, little sandwich. Do very nicely, wouldn't it, Laura? Smells lovely up here as well with all this, all these flowers around, all the bees. Very nice. All of these domes here are your telescopes, so these will open probably at night time or when, you know, on demand when they want them, need them. You can see the tops of one there, it's been removed. But you can get a full tour. I'll leave the link in the description. Again, you can book tours, you can get full insights into what goes on up here. As I said, not been up since I was a kid. I didn't know this little walk existed, but if you want a nice little free walk with some amazing views, see the road down here, you can see why people bring Ferraris all the way from the UK just to drive these roads. Spectacular views. We're going to walk a little bit further up. The air is very, very thin up here, so I'll probably sound very breathy. It's very thin air, very warm and very dry, so bear that in mind. Make sure you bring plenty of water with you. A little bit of a closer look at one of the telescopes. You can see they're massive. There's even a whole door to go inside them, and there's, I don't know how many, at least 10, some bigger than others. Wow. So if any of you in the comments have been here, if you've done a tour, let us know all about it. Was it worth it? How much was it? How many hours did it last? It could be something that we look into doing in the future. I did definitely see it available on the main Teide website, but if you've done it, let me know all the information, drop the comment, because I would definitely like to know more about it. There's no one around to ask. It almost feels like you're in somewhere you shouldn't be, but there's no signs or anything saying you shouldn't. It is a public footpath, but the main building is almost like something from Stranger Things, Laura. It's very very secure. You've got to be buzzed in, and yeah, it's very, yeah. Well, yeah, if you've done it, please do let me know, because I'd like to get more information. We're going to head back down towards the car now. God, the air is thin up here. It really gives me the vibe that the scientists in there reopening the Upside Down. Yeah, it's a very strange vibe when you look at the building. They've got rent-a-cars in there. I saw a few people sort of sat round a desk having a meeting, but it's I don't understand. You've got a thing here to be buzzed into the main parking, but no one's in there, and the bollards are up, so we've parked just outside. It's weird vibes, but yeah, I get the feeling there's some scientists in there that are gonna have some demogorgons down in Los Cristianos soon, Laura. Okay, so that is going to be it for this vlog. I hope you have enjoyed it. Trip up Teide there, a few tips and tricks and prices, etc. for you. I hope it does help. Definitely come if you can. Drive on past Teide and come and check out, even if you don't go in the observatory, the views from here are completely different. There was 3 other restaurants that we counted as well, not far from here, that were completely independent outside the national park, had stunning views. Yeah. But
if we'd known you were there, we would have went there, but we didn't know.
No, I've never seen them.
I've never been this side.
Next time we'll definitely go and stop at those 3 other restaurants that were just past Teide. But they look good as well, good views, and they were empty, not rammed like the others were. So thank you very much for watching. Please do give it a thumbs up. Drop your comments as well. Let me know your thoughts. And if you've been to the observatory before. If you're new to the channel, make sure you do subscribe. There is loads on here. There is live streams, excursions. There's other Teide visits as well. I'll leave them in the description. And I will leave that link to the guy who brought his Ferrari over here just to drive these roads. I'll leave that in the description as well. Thank you very much, guys. Stride on. And we will see you soon. The next vlog, we are going to carry on from here and go down to La Laguna and explore a bit down there, so check out that vlog as well. That'll be coming up on the channel.
I'm excited.
Thank you very much, guys. Stride on.
Bye, guys.